الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. أما بعد، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah. If you want Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive you, raise up your hand. If you want the forgiveness of Allah tonight, raise up your hand. MashaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive all of us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tonight is going to tell you what will make Him to forgive you. If you do this, Allah said your reward is forgiveness and Jannah. Said your reward is forgiveness and Jannah. But I haven't got time. I'm just going to read it to us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, وَسَارِعُوا إِلَى مَغْفِرَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ وَجَنَّةٍ عَرْضُهَا السَّمَاوَاتُ وَالْأَرْضُ وَعِدَّتْ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. An instinct towards forgiveness from your Lord, and a paradise as vast as the heavens and the earth, prepared for those who fear Allah, who are mindful of Allah. So Allah said, hasten towards forgiveness. I want you to rush to embrace the forgiveness of Allah. And this forgiveness, when you rush towards it, I have prepared it for those who fear Allah. وَعِدَّتْ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. Now, He wants to tell us what are the characteristics of the muttaqin and what is their reward. الَّذِينَ يُنْفِقُونَ فِي السَّرَّاءِ وَالضَّرَّاءِ. The first characteristic you find in them is that they are those who donate in prosperity and adversity. So when they have enough, they donate. They give fi sabilillah. When they don't have enough, they still donate. That is the first thing. If you want Allah to forgive you tonight, so the first thing I want you to do is to donate fi sabilillah. Either to the mosque or to the poor. Give sadaqah tonight, no matter how small. Number 2. وَالَّذِينَ إِذَا فَعَلُوا فَاحِشَةً. Allah said, oh sorry, I jumped something. He said, الَّذِينَ يُنْفِقُونَ فِي السَّرَّاءِ وَالضَّرَّاءِ وَالْكَاظِمِينَ الْغَيْظَ. So their second attribute is that they are those who control their anger. They don't get angry. So why would they control their anger? Because people upset them. So instead of them to react with anger, they react with self-control. They don't unleash their anger. Yesterday we said, Allah does to you exactly what you do to people, didn't we? Yeah? So if you don't want Allah to be angry against you, don't be angry towards the servant of Allah. If you don't want Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to punish you when you commit sin, when people offend you, let it go. That is the second thing. Allah said, وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ. And there are those who pardon others. They overlook the fault of others. Apart from the fact that they don't get angry, they let it go. They let it go. أَلَا تُحِبُّونَ أَن يَغْفِرَ اللَّهُ لَكُمْ. Don't you want Allah to forgive you? If you want Allah to forgive you, فَلْيَعْفُوا وَلْيَصْفَحُوا. Allah said, let them pardon and overlook. Yes, people are going to upset you. Your wife is going to frustrate you. You may experience betrayal from your family member. You may experience frustration from the friend that you trust. Oh, I'm never going to forgive him. And then you continue to hold the grudge. Every time you remember it, you are burning in anger. And you don't even want to see them again. Allah said, those who want Jannah, afina aninas. They overlook. So, Allah said, if you overlook the fault of others, I will overlook your fault as well. Allah does to you what you do to others. Wallahu yuhibbul muhsinin. Allah said these three qualities, giving at the time of prosperity and adversity, controlling one's anger, and overlooking the fault of others are the characteristics of good people, and Allah loves good people. Number 4, they are those who upon committing an evil deed or wrongdoing themselves, remember Allah and seek forgiveness. Now, the moment they commit a sin, subhanallah, have done this. They don't waste time. They remember the name of Allah and seek for forgiveness, astaghfirullah, from their heart, not just from their tongue. So, dear brothers and sisters, I want each one of you to think tonight before you sleep. What are the sins that you used to commit before Ramadan? And say, astaghfirullah for each of them. Oh Allah, I did this. I want you to forgive me. Oh Allah, I did this. I want you to forgive me. And not only that, Allah said, وَمَنْ يَغْفِرُ الذُّنُوبَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. Who can forgive sin except Allah? وَلَمْ يُسِرُّوا عَلَى مَا فَعَلُوا وَهُمْ يَعْلَمُونَ. Allah says, and they do not persist in that sin intentionally. They don't do it again intentionally. So when you now commit these sins that you are going to seek forgiveness of Allah tonight, I now ask Allah, oh Allah, I don't want to go back to that sin. Let this Ramadan be the separating part between me and that sin. Ask Allah sincerely for help. That is sincere tawbah. Allah said, وَلَمْ يُسِرُّوا عَلَى مَا فَعَلُوا وَهُمْ يَعْلَمُونَ, and they do not knowingly persist in wrongdoing. Now listen to those who do these 5 things. Allah said, أُولَٰئِكَ جَزَاؤُهُمْ مَغْفِرَةٌ مِّن رَّبِّهِمْ وَجَنَّاتٌ تَجْرِي مِن تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارُ خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا وَنِعْمَ أَجْرُ الْعَامِلِينَ. Allah said, their reward is forgiveness from their Lord. Because they spend, because they forgive others, because they don't get angry, because they seek the forgiveness of their Lord. Allah said, their reward is forgiveness from their Lord. وَجَنَّاتٌ تَجْرِي مِن تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارُ خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا وَنِعْمَ أَجْرُ الْعَامِلِينَ. And gardens under which river flows, staying there forever. How excellent is the reward for those who walk righteousness. So don't get angry again. Forgive those who have hurt you. Don't go back to your sin. Spend no matter how small. Inshallah, you will receive the forgiveness of Allah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to admit you into Jannah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us and admit all of us to Jannah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.